it's, you know, it's really hard to find music that goes kind of like matches the tone of this. So I decided to not really play any. Kind of let the menu speak for itself. Oh. But yeah. Hey. We're checking out Hellblade for the first time ever. Like, ever. I'm aware of this game. This isn't like, hey, have you guys heard about Hellblade? I've heard about this game. I know it won like a ton of awards back when it was like first coming out. I'm just late to the party. It's just been on my to-play list for ages. And, you know, now since we're doing the whole streaming thing for a little bit, what a better time to just chip through all those games. And I'm like, yeah, I really should check that out. So, I don't really know what to expect from this game. I have a handful of ideas, but nothing really concrete. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm not too worried about it. So I guess let's head on over. Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay. Let's fix that. Hi, welcome to Black Screen. This is my favorite game. Anytime you want to work there. Step. Doot. Bring you down here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Alright, let's... There's got a couple more things I gotta scoot around. Unfortunately. Okay. I hope this game plays well on mouse and keyboard. My first concern. We're gonna fight Rom, Spider, Bloodborne.
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others.
Is this like an ASMR video?
Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she feel you coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already there. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Mariska?
Can you see them?
I have no idea what is happening, so...
Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking?
I think these voices I'm hearing are voices in my head.
Up ahead.
Game's pretty though.
It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Oh, what up, Keenan?
Go back. It's not safe.
Can't stay the full game. I don't even think I'm playing the full game. What? Are you playing it as well? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know when we get to the point where we're caught up. That's gonna be fun. Alright, horror crew rolling through. I'm trying to approach this game with an open mind.
The sick, slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Can't really look around much. Or Stickman.
They're watching.
That cannibal holocausted.
Feel them watching. They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close.
I forgot to grab water. That's no good. Here lies Rupert.
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
Job for the subtitles.
You
Or the
might think
credits.
she's brave to
The
go on this
credits.
journey on her own.
They're gonna get you. One of them's gonna be flying a little low.
Bravery really means something.
We did it!
Afraid of death.
And that concludes my boat ride.
Fear runs far, far deeper.
It's gonna turn into like Dark Souls. I'm gonna start hitting people with a paddle. Pocahontas simulator. Oh god, this bumped everything.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back.
That's a facial animation.
No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Okay. I wish I could zoom back a little bit.
See, why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
I am looking. What?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
How does the River of Knives work exactly? Alright. Thank you, load screen.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in the heat. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
Yeah, show me this knife river.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you?
Carry around a head in a bag.
He's there, you know it. There's no doubt about it.
Lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim.
They're called.
And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
Why doesn't she turn back?
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul.
She wants his soul to be at the bridge to Helheim. I forget its name.
It's called the bridge.
It's too.
Does a bridge need a fancy name?
Let's remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget.
I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit.
The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I feel like those parts are a little bit too quiet, especially if I'm gonna talk over 'em.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim's the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
So we're not gonna see any elves or ice giants, what you're saying. Bummer.
That's it. That's the way. Climb up there. Quickly, go, quickly. Four. You've got to go. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Turn around.
How do I...
Do you know where you are? Where are we? So brave. You're not safe.
Maybe I need a rope? No, just needed to hit F?
Do you know where you are? Where are we?
Why did she do that?
Okay.
Done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path. It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth.
What?
Liar. An old fool. Druth.
Don't touch it. Well,
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Wait, smoke himself to death?
Again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye.
Don't touchy, but touchy.
See what's hidden in plain sight.
Look, really?
I can see one.
It's just an M! I don't understand.
I would like it to open the gate.
It does not look for it.
Guys, it's just an M. So I'm just trying to find one on the gate. Oh, Jesus. Not...
It's the secret. It's just
You're fine. I can never type, so... It's not just this one here, right?
it's just that.
Show me the M's!
Hidden secret. Where is it? See it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up. Or is it elsewhere?
It's near. Focus, and you will find it.
He's not right.
hunting grounds. It's weird. That's okay. That's the rune I'm looking. It's turning blue. Around here? Where's... Yo! Dude, I'm like looking up in the trees and shit, and it's like right in front of me. It's gonna be a long game, guys! It's gonna be a long game.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate?
Don't do this.
Thank you. It's not safe.
Go through the gate! Alright, it's F does thing.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Ian, how did the rest of Hunt go for you last night? Oh, it's gonna be slippery.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
I'm gonna fall.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Can't wish things away, no, but I can walk on beam.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Did Dillion kill himself? They made a pretty big deal in that statement. Oh, I feel like I've been here before. Yo, when's Marble, baby?
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim.
Cool.
Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
Just push it.
Someone's here.
I didn't do anything. I was not involved in this.
I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
Prolonged eye contact's kind of freaking me out. Hey, done and did it now. Whatever that is. What? Where did this guy come from? Okay. You fool, I've played Dark Souls. Okay, he's got 2. Okay, you have 2 moves now. You can do a 3 and then a heavy. He's the darkness. Okay. Okay. Seeing him form that way makes a little bit more sense. I was too focused on her. Didn't see him kind of come out of the nothing. That's a cool anime, like character. No, Dark Souls. I'm gonna hate them. Oh, I know I'm gonna. Nope. Dark Souls.
Get behind you. Keep them in sight. Behind you. Surprise him.
They just keep forming. Is there a... There's a kick? Yeah. Okay, so that was... Okay. I was like... there's a kick! A tutorial would be nice, but I guess... Yeah, that's what I figured out, yeah. Once I used everything and nothing worked, clearly I had to just kind of give it all up. Shit changed quick. Say.
A vision of what's to come.
Hey?
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Yeah, scratch at it. That's gonna help.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. Holy shit. There's fucking perma in this?
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow.
Harder the difficulty, the less you can die. I set it to auto.
But for now, at least.
I was like, whatever, let the game just scale the way that they saw it proper.
And she will fulfill her vow. Whatever the cost.
me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Oh, okay.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Alright guys, what do you think? Illusions or fire?
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods.
Two gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know.
She's going to die.
Illusions?
When will she challenge?
That one seems neat.
Careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
Two gates.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Homeboy in just the left channel reminds me of like playing Manhunt, PS2 with the headset. One's apparently the most annoying.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness,
That's how you say that?
and all his sons and grandsons.
The Y is like an I?
Of his
Ymir?
daughters and granddaughters, some were
I
monsters.
guess it's more like an E.
Fair.
Emir. That'd be like
There
Emir.
was another who came from the ice.
I don't know.
In shape, he was like a man.
Norwegian,
big and
Norse.
Powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
See another one. Yeah, push that down.
What's that?
It's a wall. It's a door.
No, it's a bridge.
No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down.
Do you think will happen?
Come on.
Fuck this bridge.
Shit. She did it.
I am bridge commander. Yeah, it seems like a fun time. It's great. Let me guess. Probably gotta fuck with this first.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Is the truth through the birds? Barb. What if I just like pour water in my eyes? Is that another way to see?
Can you see it? It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
I've played Soul Reaver. I know about visual puzzles. It's kind of neat. I guess finding those circles with those like portals are gonna be the way to open things in the future. Is that the... That's good. Cool little effect. Knock knock!
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it.
Howdy, partner.
See you too.
Combat? He's like, what up? Let's go. Dark Souls. Oh!
Remember your training.
Dark Souls. Are there like any like cool executions in this game?
End it. End it now. This is nearly the end.
Oh, they can stab now. Okay. Okay, so there are some cool executions. What?
Don't let them get behind you.
What? How did that not? Zoop. Maybe your mix-up game is weak.
He's gone.
Okay. So you can kind of tell when combat's about to happen because they kind of give you a little bit of an arena.
She will find what she's looking for.
That's like, I don't know if it's anything like how it's been. Okay, yeah, they give you a little bit of an arena. Well, that's good. That's good to know that they're not gonna like, I mean, fingers crossed we both don't know yet, but that they're not gonna put me in like terrible situations in terms of like spatial awareness.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different now.
Oh, don't give me that, Tony. Trying, eh?
To break the seal.
Oh, it's
align the
close.
ravens with the mark of Valravan.
There. There. There you go. Oh, those are the ravens. Ah!
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
I can feel it. Can you feel it? I ask once again. Knock knock.
Do you feel it too? It's like overhauled that. Looks the same, but
Yeah, it's giving you a hard time typing.
different.
Yeah, it's usually what they do.
An imposter world.
My cat used to just scream and demand that I look at her instead of my computer, but she would never want to sit in my lap. She would always demand to sit next to my chair. Never wanted to sit in the lap. I would pick her up, put her in my lap, she would sit there for like 2 minutes, get down. I gotta get up there, it looks like. Do I have to scan the door first?
Another gate.
Another gate.
Another key.
You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see RushJetTv? To find. Line up the ravens. Line them up. Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Challenge me.
Let's go, Birdman!
Where is it? It's all your fault. Valravan soul. Listen, focus. Focus. Focus.
I fear no birds, only law. Birds aren't even real anyway.
Fight me.
Let me guess, he's gonna disappear right when I go whoop. Which way is that skull pointing?
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Pointing this way. There it goes. It like reset or whatever. Okay, clearly that's not the way to go. Or it's probably gonna be. 'Cause there's a ladder right there. But
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan. Tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Wait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it.
okay, the steps came back.
It's magic. It's an illusion.
So that's my way down. Okay. Boink. You'd think they would give me a quicker way back. As if they're planning to use something. So Mariska, have you only gotten this far, or only like killed this, as far as you have gotten on your first life, or have you had to reset? Still first life? Hell yeah.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find a way somewhere. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Whoa, okay, fair. That's bullshit.
It's nearly over.
Oh fuck, here we go. How do I change focus? That's not fair. Yeah, the coming out of nowhere with a free hit is kind of bullshit. But you can animation cancel. You can cancel straight into a dodge, so. And they have some pretty big swing animations. But yeah, the coming out of nowhere, that's kind of. That's very From Software of you.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
That guy's having a good time. See, and I knew I was walking into an arena too.
Do you know what it's like?
So I guess I should just kind of like know the tells.
Loved ones. To head deep into the wilds. Perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Ugh. Alright, gotta start the whole thing.
The song. Balraven's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. It's magic. It's no illusion. She's been in forests like this before. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest? Forest in the wild.
The wilds.
She left the wild.
I'd be able to hear him.
It's a long time ago. Why did she go to the wild?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be
be
dead.
dead. She can't beat her own darkness.
Or am I supposed?
She
Okay.
wanted to marry Dillian. So she came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
Those usually do so. Oh, it gives me a path.
Druth helped her.
Bloop. Oh yeah. Time for the best part. Taking down this bridge. It's through this way, right? Right? It's usually like, well, no, isn't it usually like wherever the skull is looking? Okay, yeah. I can't climb. Did I just go back across the bridge? Where? Under there. Okay.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to
Right, it's a little
They tell how the rune
tricky how they kind of
only in sacrifice.
get you to look at it.
Hung himself from the
Oh,
world.
that's got to be like an extra
He
thing I
stabbed
found.
himself with a spear, and he dedicated a sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Or does it not? Or does it have to be closed? No, that doesn't do anything for me. Open that bitch back up. Oh, there's more over here. Oh. Or this is the beginning? Right, so you look at it and then you have to walk through it for it to quote unquote activate. Can I get down here? I said do this one first. Gotta be a way to reconstruct. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I think I just put 2 and 2 together. This place does have to be reconstructed, but the door doesn't have to be closed. This game's like, ho ho ho, we're not gonna give you any prompts or tutorials. Well, fuck you. I'm smarter than you. Two and 2 is 5. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you add 2 and 2 together, you cut it in half. 5. Smarter than this game. That's tricky though. That's a tricky puzzle. Versus a bunch of them? Okay, so clearly...
They've gone. They've gone. No, half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Mal Raven's helping. He's not helping. It's tricky. Quiet. I can't think.
Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where?
Real ones stay. Yeah.
This world. She'll escape into the darkness. She remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
What is this gateway doing? I guess it gave me this. I'm gonna assume it gave me this. No gateway here. Here he is, punch him in his bird face.
The ravens. No.
There you go, there's your three.
Where have they gone? Because she teleported us.
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
The gate is open. Open. She did it.
Fuck you, bird.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
They're really terrible. Just the way they're talking about it makes it sound like there's like a real time, like an actual like background timer. Man, I know there's not, but man, I hate games that have like real world timers running in them. Like, ugh. Oh, cool. We gonna fight this guy finally? Hanging out in his... No. But this looks like an arena.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Okay. Ah, okay. I see. Is there a way up there? This game's pretty cool so far. Not doing some cool video game trickery.
Speak to me, Drew.
I mean the things suddenly forming on the map and like resizing and all that stuff. That's where the Unreal Engine shines. Like anytime things need to rapidly change and adapt, that's Unreal, baby.
And held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, but his brother was killed.
Oh.
But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast that was at a hall near the sea. When he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames,
I understand. I see. Yep.
a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
You're fine, you're fine. You're not gonna fall. You might fall. You might actually fall. You're fine.
The gate is open.
Great, now I'm gonna have to fight him in this giant bird's nest.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
Dodge.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it.
What's happening?
Relief settles in.
You-
Strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear.
Ah.
Deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as
Is it
much as
eating
the
her?
darkness
Hitting
has
her?
you trapped within its veil, it too.
Yeah, you're like poking into her spine.
Focus. Focus!
That's not what it looked like when it was out of focus, man.
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Let's rock. Okay, 4 hits. Okay, so back away from that. Oh, fuck. Okay. I gotta go the other way. Yeah, this fight's a little... Ooh, okay. Can I roll one way and then the other? Like... Okay. You can interrupt that second hit. Oof. Okay. Where are you going? Ah, great.
Don't let them get behind you. Finish this. End it now.
God, I don't know what the switch target button is. Okay, hold on. No. You can't do that to me.
She finished it.
Come on. Oh shit. Ooh. Get away. Whoa, that's a new one. Throw it, throw it. Nope. Okay, so he's gonna do something. And now he's gonna charge. A second one? I rolled. Get out of here with that. Sometimes I can get in on those, and sometimes I can't. Come on. Okay, so when you're rolling or dodging, you have iframes. Because I somehow backed out, like I backed away from something that was coming straight at me. There's iframes in there. Oh, come on. Is he gonna do it again? Yep. Is he gonna do it again or is he gonna jump? No, he's gonna throw. Oh, come on. I'm probably rolling just like a second too early. Only good for health regen. Okay.
They're winning.
Yeah, I'm like rolling like a half second too soon. There you go. Interrupted. Again?
Surrounding her. She's going to lose.
Let's go. Whoa! Haha, nope.
Behind you.
How does that not? What? Don't give me a fancy animation if it's not gonna do them in. What is that? Oh, come on. Okay, I don't want to. No. I would like to focus this guy, please.
He's down. Finish. There's too many of you. Find a good position.
What is that?
Behind you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh!
You're stronger than him. You can do this.
Cool game. Thanks for the not tutorial.
Focus. Focus. Focus now.
Gotcha. That's how this works, huh? I did have it. I'm gonna back up. Because he's gonna, yep.
Focus now.
Focus. Focus.
Back it up. Ah, I'm always a bit too early with that one.
Focus.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Fucked them up. Boy.
The Mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to
Well, he very
defeat.
did.
Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Okay, so now we have that thing that can slow down time in combat. So,
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
We make you walk back so we can pipe in the story.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
See what you did there, game.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld.
It's like putting like a projection on.
Don't
This is how Disney does animatronics.
I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world.
And we are really going back, huh?
Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
All the way back. Nice, here we go. Whoa! Good try, bitch.
He's finished.
Not today, motherfucker! You have bad taste in pizza. Yeah, fuck you. No. I'll have you know, sir, that I have premium taste in pizza. Come on. Which one of you's gonna do it? You? Okay, so they can interrupt animations too. But they can also clip through them. Get fucked, everybody.
Remember the warrior she will die.
Shield break. Okay. No? Oh, I know the answer to this. Kick. Ow, my face.
Defend yourself. Take him down. Take him down. He's gone.
Nice.
The gate. She needs won't it open?
Did I scan this one?
Challenge.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named.
Oh, it just... Whoops!
The fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua,
Get over there, coffee.
and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, he spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons. Some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Okay. Thanks. Olmec. I like that little side shuffle. Okay. Nope.
Do it! You're close!
Get Maddie. Who's next? You're next. Whoa! Careful there, friend. Oh, did not mean to do that, but okay. We're just gonna have to capitalize on it. I'm glad there's no, like, stamina I have to manage here.
Behind you!
Whoa!
Behind you!
Hey guys!
Anticipate.
There's just some...
You want it!
Ooh, fa. Okay.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
That's an H.
Are they screaming?
Oh, they all have people on them.
Find them.
Yeah, just cover that guy up with a stick. We don't need to. We don't need to see that.
The
Right.
path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Open the gate.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
Ooh.
I'm still here to fight it.
Arena. Oh, really? He's gonna free shield bash like that?
Behind you!
Fuck, okay.
Too slow.
No, wrong guy.
You won.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun.
Don't give up. End it. End it now. This is nearly the end. She's ready. You are capable. Remember your training.
Oofa. I can't see, there's a fence in the way. Thanks, camera.
Finish this. End it now.
Oop, did not mean to do that.
She finished him.
Okay. Whoa! Roll away.
She's a better fighter.
Ah! Don't tell me that's death. What is happening? Roll away.
Keep going.
Yeah, you can get in there pretty quick.
Finish this. Finish this. Finish him.
Oofa! Oh, come on. Okay.
He's finished.
Sorry, that worked out.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel. Find the fire,
Jeez.
Senua, to follow the path to soot.
Clearly, I have to set that on fire. Did I come down from this way? I came down from this way. I don't think I came in from over here. I was like half an inch away from where I needed to be.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Is that an actual video? Or a model?
Is the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's
Looks like a video.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion.
It was a trick.
The pyre. Cert is through there.
For you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Clearly.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
You can go your own way.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
So are we just getting like a Norse mythology lesson also?
Another gate. Another gate.
Another gate.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
You won't know the way back, game. This is not like... That ain't hard.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning
There it is.
slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Okay, time trial. Ready? Go. Careful now. Don't want to catch your dreads on fire. Oh. Go, go, go. Get through there.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua?
That's
I
only a
answered
video.
God's
That's a
prayers,
video.
All of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Cool, this time we get to see a house burn down.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
The fire's gotta be behind that locked door. I'm guessing, but I'm just gonna look this way anyway.
The Northmen say that the defense defender of Muspel is called Cert.
Alright, you can see all the ones that you've unlocked because they're white, so I missed 2.
His name means the Black One,
Whatever.
because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all. The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was.
That's totally that right there.
And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Come on, game. Yeah, no, that was just to get that extra thing. Right, that D is fucking there. Do it. Okay. I don't care about lining it up perfectly. That R looking one, I have not seen anything that looks kind of like that. Actually. No. Maybe I do have to go up there?
It's the secret.
Where? No. No way. Come. I mean, I see it. I do see it, but come on, game. That's a little ridiculous. That's fun. Fun. Keep it rolling. You're allowed to be ridiculous if you want. This game's already done a handful of weird things. Why not more weird things? You know? Keeping everything copacetic. Alright, burning trial. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Closed a little slow there. Oh, okay, that's why you locked me out.
It's nearly over. Finished it.
Come back into the arena, you jackass.
Behind you.
Okay, no. We are not getting stuck in a fucking corner. You're not Dark Souling me. What? You're making me use this.
She won't make it. He's down. Finish it.
Oh boy.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the ground!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Another door. There's another door.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Sirth. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
Dude, I lined that up. How did that...
I wouldn't have made it without you.
Baba Ganoush, I don't understand. Yeah, so when you get close to the position, it's gonna kinda railroad you a little bit, and that's fine. See, I knew it had something to do with that stick. Down we go. Well, that was hard. Oh, it's the other side of it.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight.
Oh, big ass wolf to swallow the sun.
There is nothing they can do to prevent it. But Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
My foot!
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you. Run through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop. Run, Senua. Run. Run, Senua. Through the fire.
Oh, my back! Roll!
Don't. She's dying.
It's him. It's him.
Is that like a bad ending, or gonna do this again? Is this how all the fights start?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Always a cutscene before a fight.
Are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Damn. That's a good cut.
Spill the blood of servants. Take his mark, and I will tear you from me and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
This is not gonna be fun. Go get him. We're not having that. We're not having any of that. That's not good. Okay, so that okay, that's what they mean by focus. Big old whiff there, buddy. I fear no flame. Only man and dog. Damn. Fucked him up. Well, that was easier than the bird.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, and to find your answers. Your quest. The truth.
Is it raining? No.
Truth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Yep. This game is extremely heavy. Not like sad heavy, but just like, I don't know how I'm gonna constantly, I don't know how I can, I like to make jokes about things. I don't know how I'm gonna make jokes about all, like, heavy-handed sadness.
It's a serious question.
Because if anything, it's an exercise in comedy.
When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be
With the
sure
mark
of
of
that.
Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Well, I'm going to take a quick pause here. Real quick. I'm scared to leave it unpaused, that like some shit's gonna like pop up and hit me in the face or something. I just gotta grab some water real fast. So, give me a second. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, sorry, that took a little bit longer. Alright. We're back. I guess we're going to go through the big ass door. Oh, hold on. I gotta move things again. I'm dumb, I'm dumb, I'm dumb. Frames have been okay. There we go.
Why is she waiting?
Open the door.
Just don't open the gate. She's done it.
Oh, rip. And then credits roll.
So dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
What we got going on here? We're crossing over into Helheim. Duh. What do you mean, what we got going on here? Come on, Tony.
Here but me.
Oh, fuck.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow.
Sounds like Matt Hardy.
And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Well, yeah, he's got no head. You have his head.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Do I already have his head?
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life.
That was kind of cool how that came in.
You ran from it but brought it nearer. Let it to him.
Story's alright so far. I'm liking it.
Worse than death.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those games where
To surrender.
you're not really gonna understand the story until like the very end of it, and then you're like, oh, okay, now it's really good.
The darkness won't allow it.
Hey, as long as it doesn't end like Bioshock Infinite, I'm fine.
Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Dope. Let's dance.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Nope. Nope. Oh, he got me midair. Okay, that's my fault.
Take him down.
Man, I'm digging the story so far. It's definitely
There is a new
unique to say the least.
the only one that makes any sense.
It's not boring. I'm still a little confused, but I feel like that'll clear up with time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
End it now. It's nearly the end.
Music's pretty good. Strong atmospheric.
They're winning.
Easy. You can just slide through there.
Into darkness.
Like,
It's another chance.
oh! Damn! That's a new one.
Quick, get up. She can still do it.
Ooh, should not have moved that way.
It's nearly over. Finish it. They're come for you.
I think the mace guys are harder. I mean, I guess wait until they inevitably give me one of those axe guys in a group. Yeah, I don't like those mace guys because they have like that swing back.
Go. He can read. Behind you.
Oof, I was not paying attention.
Behind you.
Whoa, okay. Let's just do this then. Just gonna get hit right in the face. Go. Kick it. I'm just gonna break this guy apart.
Finish this. End it now.
Okay.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
That's totally it. You cannot tell me that that's not fucking it. You all game. What am I doing? What am I doing? My brain just shut off for a brief second. Right? I just went, for a hot minute.
You'll find it. You'll never.
Right, dude, I know this thing's totally that S as well, though, right? Like, I'm not stupid. Maybe I am. Oh, I don't know anymore. Where? It's so close. It's like, it's so close. Did I go back out? Clearly not. What's the other one? The other one's like the... ah. That's gotta be my way back. Oh, there's fucking... Oh my god. Okay. I thought it was a cliff or something. I'm sorry, I can just will shit back into existence like that now? Sick. You see, I wasn't insane. I wasn't at the right level. And let me guess, it's also going to make the knot. Pretty clever game. Gee, I wonder. I haven't lined up with it. I solved your door puzzle. Sorry. That guy's doing alright.
The gate is opening.
Because someone's coming out?
It's coming. That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh shit, that's a big ass giant, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Giantess.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
I like Mortal Kombat guy over here.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Yeah. Go. Well, that's Hellblade.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before.
More like get down, right?
Visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed.
Yeah, what else is new?
What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win?
Oh.
Stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken.
Oh god.
Just like your sword.
Oh wait, your sword's busted? This is gonna hurt. Cool tattoo, bro.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined?
Look at her veins.
Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shadow?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. He knows he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dillian.
Come to me. Please.
You put the head down?
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening.
You didn't play all this yet? Hey man, that's fine. I completely understand. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. All that fun jazz. I'm probably gonna be stopping the stream in a little bit here, so hopefully next time I stream this, you're still a little bit further ahead so you can come by and enjoy it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Probably not. No worries. We'll see. Hell yeah.
There it is. Your imagination.
I'm not too sure how long this game is.
He's gone. He's gone.
Hell yeah.
How could you? Keep going.
Have fun.
You keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs.
Herbs.
Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely. was. The lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great
Yeah, these have to be different acts. 1, 2,
his father's hall was built around a great tree,
1,
and one day
2, 3,
comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever
3,
can use it.
4,
Many try,
5,
the
6,
sword only comes out
7, 8. Looks like there's like 9 different little
his brother,
areas.
Sigurd, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Sigurd plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. But when they arrive, they are met with King Sigurd.
Game is really heavy. Got nothing. Am I too close? Okay. No, I guess not. Where do I go then?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night.
That's the tree I'm okay.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister.
Oi! Hey, look, your face isn't all jacked up anymore.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
Oh, you just yell fire away. Good tip.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Who foul?
Can you see him? You want to believe it, but he's not real. Is he there? You're alone in these.
Oh, I got my eyes. Sorry. So itchy. I can't touch my. Oh god, like. You had the window open. Oh god, okay. Fast strike, heavy strike, melee strike. There's a block?
Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here.
I have control, noted. Can I swap that to. You.
You won't survive.
Think.
You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Okay. That becomes like active afterwards or something.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Big sword.
Take it. Take it.
Uh-oh, he made the tree mad.
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal room.
I like that instead of like watching her talk to the NPC, like we turn into the NPC on and off.
Focus.
That's right.
Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves...
Oh, you're just about to do like a combat trial?
It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would Dillian do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? Never bring you here. Dillian would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Hello?
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he?
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Oh, now it's getting real kooky. Oh, it's a...
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find a
Think.
It's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Boop, boop, boop.
Voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him. It can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
That's not.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know where you are.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian, she can't hear it.
Damn it. Something I'm missing here. Sounds like he's over here.
It's not Dillion.
What? Yeah, it doesn't look fucking spooky. What up, you fucking... What, Tony, are you just like leaving and coming back, dude? Like... Welcome to the simp furnace.
Dillion wants me to face my fears. Father,
Oh.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Okay, see ya.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
Good Lord, I'm gigantic.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
A chief fencer.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
Her shadow is her dad?
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Damn. Dang.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Well, that's one down. Oofa.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Can I not, does that one not open up? I don't know. It probably opens later. I probably gotta go like down and around or something. Well, let's see. Going for a nice little jaunt.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out. I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
Ugh.
The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
What was the mark, though?
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it?
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find
He's
it.
going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
Where's it gone? Keep going.
How do you find it?
Oh.
It's just a trial.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it.
Ugh.
Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water... She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
Where do I have to go to fix?
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Spooky.
Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Do I have to be above it to fix it? It looks like I do. Where do I have to stand? Maybe it's on the other side of it? I can't quite get to that. Back here that I miss. These fucking portals.
It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle. You found a way to climb the tower.
I didn't think the portals were on.
You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge. She did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't think the portals were like working. I would have had that way sooner. Had I realized that they were actually able to do shit for me. Thanks, Unreal Engine.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
You have to find him.
Come out if you are.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
It's close. Move away.
I don't really appreciate you calling me out like that. To be fair. Who just walks into a chat and just goes, dude, you got mental issues. Yeah. I don't really even know what is going on, to be completely honest. But this game has permadeath. I learned that today. I didn't know that. I think I may have just fucked everything up. But yeah, if you like, the game told me early on, if you die too many times, it's over. Like, they're like, nope, bye-bye.
There it is. It's close. Move away. It is. Go towards it. Run. To find one dance.
Not safe here. Run.
Jesus.
What should I do?
I'm trying. Focus on it. Go, 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 go. I can't see shit. Oh, come on. I think I'm about to have to start this fucking thing over. Because I think that's going to make that shit spread on my arm. Yeah, my arm's getting worse. If that thing spreads to her head, it starts over.
It's close. Move away.
Yeah, that doesn't...
Move away. You'll die.
Yeah, right. Let me go talk to a Norse doctor real quick.
You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword? Defend yourself.
Yeah, we're in like the afterworld trying to find our boyfriend, husband, lover guy. I don't know so far, dude. There's a lot of this game is heavy and giving me conflicting signals, which I think is the point. No, fuck off, no. What? How can I move faster? I don't even... God. This is kind of bullshit. Especially in a game where you only have a certain amount of lives before you start over. Come on. Right, like that, even like that scan takes time. Like, oh, fuck me, seriously? Get through that door. Fuck you! Fuck that, dude. We died. That was the first 3 times we died in this entire game. We fought 2 bosses, and a fucking maze gets us? That's upsetting. That's upsetting and a huge unfair. But hey, you know what? Live and learn.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Ooh, a bit of a hard cut, but okay.
This darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be with us. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test.
Let's get this last one knocked out.
You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature. He spoke.
Right, I'm glad I made it out. I was really worried I was gonna get stuck there and have to start over.
Light shone.
That would have been it for the day.
Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
I think I'm gonna finish this trial. Do I want pasta? Hell yeah. The same room. But I think I am going to finish this trial, get the sword that we've been working on getting, and then I think we're gonna stop here for the day.
What is it? curious. You want to see what the mask sees. No, she doesn't. Focus. Focus. Focus on. Where are we? What is this? It's the same.
Oh, we're in Mask World.
It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it. Dillian, don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to find Dillian. You need Dillian.
And let me guess, I can find the runes by using the other mask.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't.
I don't understand.
She will.
Is her curse that she just hears voices and shit?
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beast, bird, serpents, poison, sickness.
Swear to oh, you better not hurt my kid.
Neither weapons nor
Oh, I should have opened up that bridge. That part of it? Yeah, I think I need to open that bridge again. Butts. Well, away we go. This game looks really good, like sound design's really, like everything about this game is really nice, except for how slow I move. I'm a little, especially when you go, oh man, I had to put that bridge down. Like it's a process, man. They're like,
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's
what gate?
dangerous.
Oh.
Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Duh.
Kill the things that are most precious to you. Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senna explored new paths into the unknown.
herself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Where? Oh, it's the light.
You've got it.
I'm looking at the boxes like, how's a box supposed to look like that?
He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world.
I know, brain, I know.
The dark world. Without you. Look what happens to the things you love. Doesn't know who killed him, but we do. There he is. Where are you taking him? He's up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do this.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you.
That looks pretty lined up to me, game. There we go.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're cursed. You are guilty.
They are talking a whole lot today.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
She can read patterns in frames.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
This puzzle is just a lot of I'm gonna do thing because I think it's going to affect something else.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. Set you up. They're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Dillian didn't believe in the curse. You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Oh, holy shit.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell.
Right, they were like, I am.
The
We're all with them.
accept his death.
Oh, it's backwards.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
I'm assuming they're talking more because I've died a handful of times.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her father.
Boink.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything.
How does metal weep?
For a giantess they found in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
She's doing. You're special. Special. Waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time. What if the gods are just toying, playing? What if the gods are laughing?
Balance beam time.
Messing with her. It would be
Dillian!
be the first time.
Come on, I got some cool shit.
Be quick.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
He's like, hey!
Oh, no!
Whoa!
He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
That's a little awkward.
Senua. Your father cannot understand the darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
She on the ground? She's just laying on the ground?
For the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
God damn, this game is heavy.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're
I hope,
disappearing one memory.
in the nicest way possible, I hope that this game is not that long, because this game is gonna bring me down, guys.
They're gonna take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. Dillian's disappearing with your memories.
Really upsetting and heavy. Give me the sword, I won. The fuck are you talking about? I did my 3 trials. I did that trial. What is this one? I gotta run that fire maze again.
Say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom.
I thought you said there was 3 trials, not 4.
In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
go on. Will you?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
We just set my hand on fire and turned it into a torch. It's interesting how much quieter this game is now that I don't have voices yelling at me every second.
The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
Greetings from Colombia. I just finished it. All achievements unlocked and lore stones found. Hell yeah, man. I found a couple of the lore stones. I already know I've missed a few. I think I've only like completed like 2 chapters completely, but this is still like my first time through it. I'm enjoying it so far.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
So sorry.
Oh, what's my hair doing?
I thought I left this all behind.
There you go.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul.
Also, thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for, you know, coming to check out the game.
This is just another battle.
Sorry, I'm getting like caught up in all this.
You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Shh. Shh. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There's a water. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you
There is a
find.
house.
Navigate up these stairs, I guess.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Spikes! Impaled.
There's something in here.
Do you see it? No. Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Whatever the fuck that is. Oh god, there's another one. Talk about your weird haircut. Yeah, sure, Tony. Just as soon as we can talk about your fetishism for baklavas. How's that sound, bud? Please, no. God, please, no. Please let me out.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Oh god, there's another one. Oh great, there's two of them.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
This is the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out.
God.
You can do this, Senua.
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, let that guy pass, and then we'll do it. That's gotta be the barrier for stopping them. Doing a little bit more peaceful.
I think I'm in a house.
Not as peaceful as I thought.
It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Is that a beam? Nice.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
You're just gonna fucking... Oh god. Ew.
Delia. Help me.
God, what the fuck are these things doing?
Come to this.
Oh, great. Waist deep and dead. Isn't that like a Doom difficulty? Knee deep in the dead, maybe?
Delia, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Please let me get the fuck out of here. I hope it saves like right after this.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Oh.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. The warrior triumphs.
I just like reach for my phone like it was a controller.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
Here we go.
Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
But that is actually going to be a fantastic place to stop for now. But don't worry, we are actually going to be back tomorrow doing more of this. So, I have this weird sensation that I'm actually violently close to the end of this game, unless if I'm reading it wrong. But, yeah. Either way, we're gonna be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, to maybe wrap this up. Maybe just put another good dent in it. Who knows? But, yeah. We'll be back. Thanks everybody who came out, chatted, everybody who lurked, all that fun stuff. Yeah. That really means a lot that you guys are coming by and hanging out and checking out this game with me. This game's really neat. I'm really, I was kind of iffy on playing it. I didn't really know what to expect. A lot heavier than I expected it to be, which is kind of neat. But, yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it today. So, see you guys tomorrow. And if you haven't already, follow me Twitter, Instagram. I'm RushJetTv on both. Best place to keep up with the stream, figure out what I got cooking upstairs, what's coming around the corner. But yeah, we'll see you guys later.